Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Survivor 41 Talk, episode 11. I had to check and see what it was. Look at me go. Um, yeah, so as always, going to talk about the most recent episode of Survivor that aired. And yeah, let's just get on into it. I honestly don't remember much of what happened before the immunity challenge. I think we kind of got the aftermath of Deshaun being voted out and Liana being angry at Deshaun and Danny at that. Then, she kind of makes up with them later. And then I think also before, so yeah, she does that. And then they all talk about it. And then Deshaun reacts pretty negatively in camp to the whole Shan calling him a snake situation. Which I mean is understandable, but that's like not something you really want to take outside of confessionals. And in the morning after, Ricard and Deshaun have a chat, and Ricard's like, "Yeah, you need to just like recover yourself from that moment because that's not going to be good for you in the future at all. So you need to course correct from that." Which I don't know why Ricard would tell him that, honestly. Like, I think he's, like, I mean, it's true, and I think he's trying to gain, like, some, like, trust with him after, Shan said that, she would give Ricard $1 million, that, Deshaun was a snake, or whatever. Did she say snake? That's my brain filled it in as. She might have said something different. But, yeah. But I feel like if you're Ricard at this point, you either are trying to just get rid of Deshaun, or you're trying to take Deshaun to the end and make sure no one votes for him. Like you're either gonna get rid of him, or you're gonna get him to the final three as somebody that you're confident is going to get like no votes or maybe one vote at final tribal. So I don't know why he did that. He probably did say. He definitely probably had a reason. It probably was said in the episode, but I do not remember or see it with my small little eyes. Just kidding, my eyes are not that small. So yeah, we pretty early on the episode get into the immunity challenge, and that is because there's a twist with this week's immunity challenge, in that the first person to drop out of the challenge is going to have to. They make it seem like it's going to be like they have to like do something to make sure they are not just immediately eliminated from the game at Tribal Council, but I mean, it's literally like, pick a door from fucking, what's the fucking show? Wayne Brady hosts it now. I forget. Oh my god, I'm literally gonna look it up right this second because I can't think of it. I'm typing in Wayne Brady into Google because I have a feeling it'll come up under his work. Let's make a deal. So, yeah. So it's just, it's whatever. We'll get to it later. And then and you can also sit out the challenge if you want. Liana and Heather sit out the challenge, which I think is understandable for the both of them. They haven't been excelling that much in these past challenges, but I mean, this isn't like a physical challenge really. This is more of just like well, I guess it is a physical challenge, but like it's not as intense as some of the other ones have been. So in the first like 5 seconds, Deshaun fails. So that moment becomes very anticlimactic. Even Jeff says it. It's very anticlimactic because he just fails immediately, which honestly actually probably did make it a bit more exciting than if they were to just like cut around to everybody and be like, who's going to drop first, So honestly, that actually probably might have been more exciting than if, it took 5 minutes for somebody to fall. But, oh well. So at the end of the day, oh god, who wins immunity? I don't even remember. I don't remember. I really do not know. I think it's Ricard. No, Danny. Danny wins immunity. That's right. Because because Danny was immunity because after tribal, the kind of group of four of Heather, Erica, Xander, and Ricard. Whereas I think they might have earlier episode talked about or something. They were like, they can't, Deshaun might be eliminated. They can't go for Danny, so it has to be Liana if they vote together. So yeah, that's that whole situation. So Danny wins immunity. They get back to camp, and the group of three of Danny, Deshaun, and Liana are deciding to go after. I forget, actually. I don't even know. I have no clue who they voted for. I don't remember. I think they went for Heather. No, not Heather. Sorry, Erica. I don't even. This is the worst. I don't remember anything about this past episode besides, the stuff that happened at the end. Let's see who they voted for. They voted for Ricard. Oh, I was wrong. They fully just voted for Ricard. Yeah, so they voted for Ricard. Oh, well, we'll get to that later. They decide that they're going to go after Ricard, and they think they have pretty much everyone on their side for this, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I forget who they specifically thought, if they had everybody, if they didn't, I don't remember. But then, the other group is saying, we really got to go for Liana, because, otherwise we're turning on each other, and that's not what we want to do. So we get very little time between immunity and tribal council. It's one of I feel like it's one of the shortest periods of time between immunity and tribal that there's ever been. So we get to tribal, and then we talk for a little bit, and then we get into the survivor race talk and stuff, which I love. I love it a lot. I think it's great. I would literally, if there was just an hour, if it was an hour of them just sitting and talking about it, I would watch the uncut version of that if they had it. Seriously, I love when they have the serious talks. Yeah, and it was really great, and I feel like everybody contributed, and it was very nice. And it's it's great. I don't really have anything else to say other than that it was great. But oh, Heather inadvertently insulting the jury was very funny. Which happened? Was it happening right before, right before the talk happened? Heather just insulting the jury. Oh yeah, because that was the beginning. But she's like, I can't do the challenges. The only people I've been able to beat are up there on the jury. God, it's so funny. But yeah, in the end, Liana is voted out 5-3. Xander uses his extra vote. I think that's in case someone flipped to cause a tie. I'm assuming that's what that was, because you can use extra votes in a revote, has been confirmed recently. Extra votes carry over to revotes. So I think that was the reason for it. And I mean, I guess it makes sense because what was the other chance he had to use it? Is final six the last chance? Is final five the last chance? I don't know. Here he still is an idol, and it's final six. So I mean, he could win immunity in this next round, and be safe. He could get to the final four very easily. So yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention the whole do or die with that's what it's called. I haven't been calling it that. With Deshaun. Deshaun picks the correct one. I also picked the correct one. I just want to say. I whenever there's a chance of left, middle, or left, right, I usually just choose left because I'm left-handed and I like that. But Deshaun picks correctly and stays in the game, which is crazy. I can't wait for the videos to come out after the season's over, where people are like, what would have happened if Deshaun lost the do or die? Those videos are so I mean, I love those types of videos, even if they can't be clickbaity, what would have happened? We gobble that shit up, honestly. So yeah, we are reaching the 10 minutes, and I don't really think I have anything else to say. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all for the next episode of Survivor 41 Talk, which is going to be the second to last episode, because there's only 2 more episodes left in the season. Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. Okay. So yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I will see you all then. Take care.